In this video, I'm going to show you how to determine which gaming servers will provide you with the best connection and lowest latency. For demonstration purposes, I've chosen to use World of Warcraft. However, this method can be used for almost any online game that allows you to pick which server you play on. Now, the first thing we need to do is locate a list of available game servers and their corresponding IP addresses. There's a great list for World of Warcraft located at wowwiki.com, and I've included a link to this page in the description below. You'll notice here that World of Warcraft servers are located in one of 4 different data centers: New York, Chicago, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that the best server for you is the geographically closest server to you. Unfortunately, this isn't always true. There's a great deal of network infrastructure laid out between that server and you, and we need to find which server has the least amount of infrastructure and the fastest infrastructure. This process may sound difficult and confusing, but it's actually really easy. We're going to run a trace route against one server per data center. To do this, we need to use command prompt. To open command prompt, click Start, and in the search box, type CMD. Now, if you don't have a search box, you may have to click Run first. So now that we've got command prompt open, let's start our trace route. We start by typing in trace RT followed by a space. Next, we'll need the IP address of the server we wish to run the trace route against. I'm going to grab the IP address for the first server listed in the New York data center. Now, I could grab an IP address from any server located in the New York data center, as their geographic location and network infrastructure should be the same. In other words, a trace route to any server within the New York data center will provide almost the exact same results. Once you've entered the server IP address, hit enter to begin the trace route. What we're seeing now is the path our network traffic takes to communicate with the server. Each additional line is called a hop. Now, the first column in the trace route represents the hop number. The next 3 columns gives you the round-trip time it takes for the tracer packet to get to the host and back. The host is indicated on the final column to the right. Now, WowWiki has been kind enough to include the IP address of the final hop in the trace route. Once we've reached that final hop, our tracer packet will die, and you will see nothing but request timed out. At this point, you can cancel the trace route by pressing Ctrl-C. To get an average latency for this server, we're going to take the highest round-trip time from each column, add them together, and divide them by 3. Repeat this process for the other 3 data centers and compare your results. The data center with the lowest round-trip time averages should provide you with the best connection. Here's a look at my trace routes with a corresponding overlay of my actual in-game latency. Now, even though I'm closer to both the Los Angeles and Phoenix data centers, trace route reveals that the best data center for me is actually Chicago. I hope you guys found this video useful. Thanks for watching and enjoy the games.